there is QATARI group interest in Manchester United, and we can confirm that there is concrete interest from QATARI group. It's true, they are exploring the conditions of Manchester United deal. Hey guys, welcome back here on the channel from Fabrizio Romano, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market and also many other stuff. We know it's going to be a busy second part of the season preparing for the summer transfer window, so always many things to mention. Today we touch on Manchester United, on Victor Osimhen, and also on Benjamin Pavard. So let's jump into it together. And so guys, Bayern director Hasan Salihamidzic, in an interview to Sport Bild with Christian Falk, confirmed that Bayern received a last-minute bid on deadline day for Benjamin Pavard. Not just last minute, but let's say in the final hours of the deadline day. The bid was not from Barcelona and was not from English clubs. From what I understand, Barcelona want Benjamin Pavard for the summer. He's a target. They have an excellent relationship with his agent Pini Zahavi, but the reality is that he remains in the list at Barcelona, but on deadline day it was Inter. Inter were exploring the market for a potential replacement for Milan Skriniar, who was in Paris Saint-Germain list. We know, I already told you, that Skriniar will become PSG player in the summer on a free, but PSG wanted to anticipate the deal in January, and Inter made a bid to Bayern for Benjamin Pavard, but the answer was negative. Bayern said no, they wanted to keep the player. In the summer it will be different because Pavard is out of contract in summer 2024. At the moment there is absolutely no agreement to extend the contract, and so good chances for Pavard to leave, with Barcelona keen on signing him. Let's see how it will evolve, if other clubs will join the race in the next months or if Barca will complete this move. But it's important to mention Manchester United situation too in this moment, because an exclusive news from Mike Keegan from the Daily Mail revealed that there is QATARI group interest in Manchester United, and we can confirm that there is concrete interest from QATARI group. It's true, they are exploring the conditions of Manchester United deal with the Glazers family, of course, with intermediaries and legal people to take care of the process, but they are exploring the conditions of this potential deal. We know that the Glazers want around 6-7 billions to sell Manchester United, so the process is ongoing. Let me clarify that it's not just with QATARI groups. There are also other groups interested in buying Manchester United, including Sir Jim Ratcliffe, who is really interested in Manchester United. So there are conversations since December, so the process is already ongoing with many groups. Let's see who is gonna win this race, but it's true that there is QATARI interest in Manchester United. It's important to understand what happens with the rules, because we know the UEFA rules also about the general situation in this kind of ownership situations, also with Paris Saint-Germain already owned by QATARI groups, so it's important to understand how they can proceed with that part of the story. But the reality is that there is lot of interest around Manchester United, with 3-4 groups keen on buying the club. So let's see what happens with the QATARI groups, and let's see what happens with Sir Jim Ratcliffe and all the other people interested in this big deal for Manchester United. Is going to be crucial also to understand what's going to happen into the board and what's going to happen in the support for Erik ten Hag on the summer transfer window, waiting for a really important summer transfer window for Man United to continue the rebuilding with Erik ten Hag, who is doing an excellent job as a manager and key person for the club. And then on Manchester United, we have the statement from Napoli president today to Sport Bild. Aurelio De Laurentiis told the German newspaper about Victor Osimhen that he's not for sale. He said, we don't have any debts, so we are not forced into selling any player in the summer. This is Napoli position. What's the point now? What's the truth? It's true that many clubs are interested in Victor Osimhen. Man United already had the player in their list last summer, but was almost impossible to proceed. Also, many other clubs know the player very well, including Bayern. They are looking for a striker, but also we know how Paris Saint-Germain director Luis Campos was the man who discovered Osimhen when he was at Lille and signed Osimhen in an excellent deal, a masterpiece by Luis Campos. So the player is in the list at many clubs. For sure, Manchester United appreciate the player. As I mentioned, he was in the list last summer. Erik ten Hag is understood to be a big fan of Osimhen's skills, but what's the point? Napoli are 100% involved in all the competitions in Italy to win the Scudetto. They are doing excellent also in the Champions League. They are really dominating the Serie A. And so what's the point? Napoli at the moment don't even want to negotiate for Osimhen. They don't want to sit and make a price for the player. This is at February, probably March, April, May will be the same, because Napoli don't want to have any distraction for the squad and for Osimhen. So this is the message from the President De Laurentiis. Of course, at the end of the season, let's see what's going to happen when the clubs will arrive with important proposals. But Napoli will not sit with any club or any agent now to discuss about Osimhen, Kvaratskhelia or any other player. This is the truth, and this is why Napoli are stating that the player is not for sale, because today they don't want to sit and negotiate with any club. At the end of the season, we will see what happens. But at the moment, Napoli position is very clear. No intention to discuss now. So we can confirm the interest around Osimhen, but this is not the time to mention a price tag. This is not the time to mention a negotiation, because it's really too early, and Napoli will only focus on the second part of the season, and then this Osimhen story will be something for the summer. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories. Qatari interest in Manchester United, but not just them. Also Victor Osimhen and also Benjamin Pavard situation for the future of the French centre-back. I wait for your opinion. Here as always, like this video, turn on the notification bell. As always, I wait for your comments. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and see you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao!